Hi, yes.
This is big brain time.
I'm filming this in the morning, so good morning, happy 6 months of quarantine, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we're going to be talking about the whole Bella Thorne situation.
Bitch, I'm Bella Thorne.
Now Bella Thorne's one of those current creators who is much like a lot of creators nowadays who came from like Nickelodeon or Disney Channel and stopped really focusing on their big roles in like cinema and TV and really started focusing on their own personal brand online.
I don't need no ID cause I'm Bella Thorne.
Which is probably a good thing because the reason that they're focusing on their stuff on online primarily is because the stuff they were doing in real life wasn't that good to begin with.
Know your fucking place, trash.
I mean, have you seen modern Nickelodeon programming?
It all just kind of happened.
My dad was an irresponsible scientist.
I wanted an after-school job.
And by accident, he made me indestructible.
Fucking Christ, I mean, it gave us Ariana Grande, and the only thing she can do halfway decent is sing. Acting? Not so much.
That was really fun. Yeah.
However, you may know that she's currently getting into some hot water with a lot of people over her OnlyFans debacle. Anyway, I feel like before I dissect this, I need to tell you what OnlyFans is.
Show me your genitals. Your genitals. What? Show me your genitals. Genitalia!
I have a small dick!
OnlyFans is another one of those platforms, much like Patreon, where it allows people to pay for content from creators that they necessarily wouldn't be able to post anywhere unless it was behind a paywall. This could be anything from, them sharing recipes of stuff they wanted to cook or something, to full frontal nudity and full-blown, yeah, you get where I'm going with this,
I want to fuck you up the ass.
nuts to butts. Now what she did recently is create an OnlyFans and it made about $2 million in 2 days. Now wrap your head around that for about 10 seconds.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
That is an insane amount of money to earn in a very short period of time. Especially for someone who's focusing on sex work. Maybe it's happened a few times because there are a lot of bigger creators now going to OnlyFans to kind of promote their not exactly adult content, but a little more risque than they can post on Instagram considering their terms of service have gotten a little tougher. Like for example, I know Tana Mojo had one that was free, so me and my curiosity and considering I wanted to make a video on it and tell how bad it was, but there really wasn't enough content there worth talking about to say how bad it was. Let's put it like this, Tana Mojo's OnlyFans for when it was around really wasn't
Show me your genitals.
exactly anything. Now with Tana Mojo's, it was a free to subscribe page, but everything that you wanted to see was locked behind at least a $5 paywall. So, dumped $5 into it, and basically, it was kind of what I expected. It was somebody pouring a beer down her chest, drinking it off of her, and then her saying, "It's in my pussy," which could be a bunch of stuff, but considering it was attached to a video of somebody drinking beer off her chest, that probably means the Bud Light got a little, all up in her business.
Nani?
Speaking about ripoffs, this is where Belle Delphine. Fuck! This is where Belle. Fuck! This is where. Shut the fuck up. Fucking goddamn interruptions. Great, now the momentum's entirely fucked up. This is where Bella Thorne got into some hot water. Usually what happens when you subscribe to somebody's OnlyFans, they send you a message as soon as you subscribe. As soon as you get that message, it's usually something like, "Hey babe, welcome to my OnlyFans. Here's some super seductive content that I'm making personally just for you." You get what I'm saying? This, however, was a $200 paywall for allegedly a full frontal nude. The people who subscribed and paid the $200 didn't end up actually getting. They got ripped off in the way I felt like I got ripped off. Now, I know this sounds like I'm shaming sex workers a bunch. However, I personally have experience in this. I think you can put 2 and 6 together on that one.
Nudist.
I've mentioned that I sold a picture of my armpit for $40 before, and at this point, I was just like, okay, I mean, it can't get much weirder than some of the other stuff you've asked me to do with my feet, but let's just continue here. Obviously, I was in class when I got this text message, so I may or may not have just real fast. Very awkward to explain when you're only in a class of 5-10 people. Yeah, I get that message and I'm like, 100%, yeah, sure, bet man, give me 10 minutes.
A few moments later.
What else am I gonna do? I'm gonna get coffee and then I'm obviously gonna take a picture of my armpit to sell to somebody. I mean, those two things just go hand in hand, just like bagels and bacon. And that was the easiest $40 I ever made. It just happened, and I should really give that guy a call. Hey, yo, dude. Still in the fucking armpits? Now back on topic. Fellas, I know you feel ripped off because you didn't get the $200 full frontal image of Bella Thorne, but don't worry guys, I got you. I spent 30 seconds this morning trying to find something. And you know what? I got you, fam. Here you go.
Bitch, I'm Bella Thorne. Bitch, I'm Bella Thorne. Bitch, I'm Bella Thorne.
Now, I expect $250 from each of you by the end of the day in my Venmo, which is going to be linked down in the description. So, you're welcome.
You thought your first kiss would be JoJo, but it was I, Dio!
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Recently, OnlyFans has decided to change their terms of service due to this whole issue. They're taking away a lot of money from smaller influencers or people who are just using it to try to like tie over their rent and pay for their stuff in this really tough and trying time. What they're doing is they're taking, instead of taking like a 5% cut of something I believe they were doing, they're taking a larger 10% cut, and they're not waiting to pay them till the end of the month. Some creators I've read are losing up to $12,000 a year because of this. Some of these people are people who are able to start paying for their mortgages, support their families entirely just by OnlyFans. Now, these changes that were made because of Bella Thorne were allegedly already in the works from OnlyFans. However, you know, I view that as kind of meh. So, basically, long story short, Bella Thorne kind of took the platform where your favorite TikTok creator could be making more money than the 2 cents they're making per view on their videos, and just taking it away. Now, I don't know how some of these TikTokers are gonna be able to support their extremely lavish lifestyle without being able to flash their butthole to the Renegade dance and make $30 from it. Like, in all seriousness, how am I supposed to get my $10 a month from putting my schlong on his head? Like, what are we doing here? Like, thanks, Bella, you're taking away my extra $10 that I'm used for coffee for the past 6 months. Thank you. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, that's today's video. If you liked today's video, please consider dropping a like down below or telling me what you liked about it. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. I would really appreciate it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and have a good one. Fucking kill me.